How's it going, everyone? Famine Plays Pocket Monsters back again, and today we're continuing on with Pokemon Legends Arceus. Let's get going. Alright, welcome back, everyone. In the last episode, we got ourselves 25 of the Wisps, as well as encountered a rare, shiny, full odds Munchlax, which in between episodes I have evolved into a Snorlax. I've also evolved my Lux right here, and I got ourselves a Staraptor, so there's all that fine and dandy, good to go, and the like. We have a couple of side quests that we want to take on before we continue story. There we go. We're going to go ahead and start with the mysterious Will-O-Wisp. Catch a mysterious red Will-O-Wisp on Windswept Run at night. I'll go ahead and meet you guys at the Windswept Ruins. All right, so the mysterious red wisp is somewhere around here. Let's go ahead and see if we can't find what it is. Investigate. Oh, it's a Chimchar. It's not a red wisp. That's a fire monkey. Now, you might be thinking Scyther isn't the best option for this, but he's level 51. This Chimchar is only level 12. So let's go ahead and do a false wife. Get this thing down to 1 HP. Beautiful. Then now let's go ahead and throw a Pokeball at it. Beautiful. We caught ourselves a Chimchar. Go back to Piara and show her the Chimchar you caught. That I can do. Before we do that, though, let us go ahead. Let's go ahead and take out the peculiar Ponyta. Wonder if this is going to be a Galarian, like, fairy Ponyta? Although, now that I have captured a shiny Munchlax. Shinies are in the game, so it might be a shiny Ponyta. Let's see here. I really need to get new clothes. Oh, it is a shiny. Okay. Oh, it's an unusual Ponyta. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, it's over there. Got it. All right. Now, I probably should go over this. I have gotten to rank 5 with my Pokédex. I did that by completely maxing out Shinx here. Oh, I need to evolve more, apparently. But anyway, other than that, I also... There we go. I also perfected Scyther here, so no more stuff for Scyther. Through some stuff that I've seen online, it is possible that with getting a Scyther perfected, I could be... I could have a higher likelihood of getting shiny Scythers, which I would be very happy if I got 3 shiny Alpha Scythers, 1 regular Cypher, 1 Cleavor, and 1 Scizor. That'd be very cool. But look at that, we caught the shiny Ponyta. Now, are there any more missions out here that we could do? Alright, so no more side quests out here. Let's go ahead and return to town. Alright, first and foremost, let's go ahead and show this lady the Chimchar. Have you come show me the Will-O-Wisp I saw? I have indeed. Although I don't think you're going to like it because it's not a will-o-wisp. It's a Chimchar. That's it. That's the will-o-wisp I saw. All right. So it was a Pokemon all along. In any case, you caught it just like you promised. The Survey Corps really are a talented bunch. Now I just have to explain the whole thing to Waka somehow. Can't say I'm looking forward to that. Yeah! A will-o-wisp! No, save me, sis! Ah! We got 2 small candies there. Very well. And in the last episode, I did catch an alpha weasel, so theoretically, I should be able to give this guy that weasel. Let's see, there's that one, and there's this one. Let's go with the one I had to fight for, which is going to be this one right here. Well, I didn't think they could get this much bigger. Look at them side by side. They almost look like a parent and its child. I wonder if there's room for me in that little family. Look how the tip of the little one's snout points up like it's when it looks at us. What a precious little thing. And the big one's flotation sac. There's something reassuring about how large it is. Don't you think? Funny how Pokemon of the same species can seem so different depending on which one's bigger. Keeping an eye on Pokemon's size when you are catching them might spice up your excursions. Thank you for the favor. I know you Survey Corps folks. Work is no joke, so keep at it. I'll be rooting for you. Alright, what are you going to give me? An Oran Berry and 1 small experience candy. Very well. Alright, now let's go ahead and speak with this guy about the shiny Ponyta. I see you caught that strange Ponyta. You Survey Corps folks sure don't mess around. You know, a friend of mine from Galar was surprised when he saw the Ponyta herds out in the fieldlands. He couldn't wrap his head around their fiery manes. At the time, I thought it was an odd thing to be amazed by, but now that I know some Ponyta have blue flames, it's not such a stretch to think there might be all sorts of them out there. And I'm not just talking about Ponyta mine. Who knows how many different colored Pokemon there are in the world. I hope the Survey Corps keeps trying its level best to research them all. Oh, I don't even need to show it to you? I just get the reward? Very well. Now, this guy, I believe, should have some apricorns for us. Oh hey, great timing. We're done gathering the harvest. Seems our efforts were well rewarded, lad. It's a bumper crop. Here, take these. Damn, 66? Alright. Oh, and 12 spoiled. Want us to plant some more crops? Of course I do. Let's go ahead and do some more apricorns. Oh, such a nice ease of life thing right there. That is so cool. Alright, now... Oh yeah, this one. I encountered a Mime Junior thingamabob in the world, and I ended up catching a few Mime Juniors and a couple of Mr. Mimes, and then this quest popped up, so I think that probably has something to do with Mr. Mime. Oh no, I know it does. The villager named Andre wants you to help him again. This time about a Mr. Mime that's behaving suspiciously. Oh hello, thanks again for finding those Oran Berries. I had a wretched time in the Fieldlands getting harried by Pokemon left and right. They got me with a few of their moves, but I did get those Tumblestones, so I think I've earned some time to cool my heels here. I didn't even have a chance to use all the Oran Berries he got me, but they made a lovely snack. It's nice to be able to carry so much. Asking that fellow at the headquarters to help me fit more in my satchel was definitely the right move. So helpful soul that you are. I suppose you're here about my request to the professor. On the matter at hand, then, would you mind investigating Mr. Mime that's taken up residence here in the village? Just having wild Pokemon among us is scary enough, and then there's the eerie way it moves. The Survey Corps refuses to handle it for whatever reason. I'm hoping the Security Corps refuses to handle it for whatever reason. I'm hoping the Survey Corps person like you can help me out. Look, it's over there. I mean, that is creepy. See what's it up to, or see what it's up to, would you? Sure. Has it cast barrier? Am I unable to move because it's a mime with an invisible wall? That's actually kind of funny. Oh, can't go that way. Can I get to it from over here, though? Yes, I can. Mr. Mime! And it ran away. It ran off that way. It wouldn't run unless I had something to hide. Now we've really got to find what it's up to. Alright, now it's next to the... Why do I keep on wanting to call this place Academy? Is that a Galarian wheezing? Huh, funny. Look, that Mr. Mime ran up there. It's got more barriers, right? Yeah. Wait. Gotta get to it from over here. Negative. Alright, I'm gonna have to go around the entire building, aren't I? Alright, oh god, the barriers extend all the way over here, too? I'm coming for you, Mr. Mime. The hell? Is this like an invisible mirror maze? The hell? Aha, got it. I mean, this is a stupid quest, but it's oddly fun. It ran off that way. You know, you've got a roundabout way of trying to get up close to Pokemon. Are you secretly scaring them off or something? It's these invisible walls. What? You're joking, unless that Mr. Mime is using some kind of mysterious power. Whatever the case is, calls for future research. I've got to get that Mr. Mime. Come quick. I know what's going on because I know Pokemon. These guys don't know anything about Pokemon, so I guess it makes sense that he doesn't believe us. There you are. Look, Mr. Mime's over there. Go see if it's really making walls. I mean, I know it's really making walls. I can't move. Ah. Come on. Got it. It's trying to run again. Wait, you. Oh, I can't go any further. There's definitely something here I can't see. Oh, what is it, Mr. Mime? Looks like something's got you in a panic. What? Reese, you know this Mr. Mime? Yep, it helps me guard the gate sometimes. When it stands out front and does that eerie dance, wild Pokemon can't get in. It's like there's some kind of invisible wall. It's docile and it helps with my job, so I just let it do as it pleases. Who would have thought? Sorry to make you go through all the trouble, but it brought me some peace of mind, if nothing else. If we've got invisible walls cropping up here and there, folks had better keep an eye out. Or perhaps not an eye? Well, however, one watches out for invisible obstacles. Very well. Request completed. And now there's just the Mr. Mime standing there. Very well. And that should be all of the side quests, so let's go ahead and take on the main quest. where I believe we should be entering into a new area now. So it's come to Ursaluna as well. This suggests that even Pokemon that are not nobles can be friendly. I have received no word from Adaman or Irida, but this is not something we can simply ignore. In any case, you have my thanks, Miss Arazu. You did well to inform us of Ursaluna's situation. No problem. Adaman's got his hands full running our clan and all, and Ursaluna's warden wouldn't even give me the time of day. So the Galaxy team are the only ones I could turn to about this. Ursaluna's warden is Mistress Kalaba of the Pearl clan, is it not? Of all the wardens, she is the most narrow-minded, bound by tradition. She likely does not take kindly to outsiders meddling in her affairs. I have a new mission for you, Famine. I order you to study Ursaluna in the Crimson Mirelands. I permit you to show your strength if necessary. So you want me to beat up an old lady? Is that what you're telling me? The next area you'll be sent to investigate is the Crimson Mirelands. You'll find the Pokemon living there to be more fearsome than those in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Even the landscape itself is harsher, with steep ravines and seaside cliffs. It is not welcoming. At your current rank, you should be able to handle the Crimson Mirelands on your own. Here's what you need to know. Your destination is a place within the Mirelands known as Solaceon Ruins? That is where you'll find Ursaluna's warden. Very well, to the Mirelands. Alright, and it looks like we're going to have a conversation with our friend/rival here. Oh, hello, Famine. I was just getting the itch to battle with you, and now you're here. It must be a sign. You're right. Let's have a fine battle so I can grow closer with Pikachu. Hey, she has 2 Pokemon now. Honestly, I know I can beat her with my Scizor. Let's go ahead and bring out Quilava. Not because I think Quilava is going to be, we're going to have any sort of difficulty, but it just feels right having my starter go up against her team. There's 1 down. And there's the Pikachu. Ooh, the Pikachu used Thunder Wave. Alright, alright. Don't think that's gonna help you. But yeah, I'm still much faster. Battle decided. Oops, I keep finding myself caught up in observing the way the Pokemon use their moves. Pikachu may not be very happy with me after that. Thanks for battling with me. Here, have this new recipe for crafting stealth sprays. Very well. So I've been working on studying these strange space-time distortions. Do you know the ones I mean? They've been appearing here and there lately. It seems like they hold wonderful items, but frightfully strong Pokemon too. If you plan to go into one, be careful about it. Now time to head to the Mirelands camp. Yes, to the Mirelands camp. Here we are, my boy, the Crimson Mirelands, an area teeming with poison-wielding Pokemon, and plenty of others besides. I've heard about your mission, Famine. If you're looking for the ruins, they're off that way. And yep, those look like ruins. For now, I'll keep searching for those space-time distortions. There's little way of knowing when or where one might appear, but I'll do my best. It sure would be handy if my map could tell me. Space-time distortions are dangerous places where powerful Pokemon appear. However, if you're brave enough to enter them, you might be able to find rare Pokemon and items inside. I'm counting on both of you to carry out your survey work as best you can, but be mindful of your limitations as well, won't you? If all Pokemon are giving you trouble, I suggest you go to the training grounds and have Captain Zishu teach your Pokemon some strong moves. That is actually where I got False Swipe for Scyther, and it looks like we have a side quest. Hey there, you're that go-getter from the Survey Corps, right? I've a request for you if you've got some time. I'd love to know more about a Pokemon called Roselia. It has these gorgeous red and blue flowers for hands. It's such a graceful Pokemon. I often come to the Golden Lowlands to admire the Roselia, but just watching them from afar isn't enough for me anymore. Do you think you could complete Roselia's page in that Pokédex of yours to show it to me? Sure, why not? Oh, there's Ghastly here. And Psyduck, apparently. Come on, can you turn around? Thank you. Nice, caught the Ghastly. Yeah, the wing balls, by the way, they have a very far range when throwing them, and they are very useful for that. There we go, caught another one. And there we go. 3 Ghastly captured. Okay, that's funny right there. All right. Ooh, what are you? Now, you're definitely a grass type, right? Very well. We actually got an item that we need for something there. Carnivine. Oh, you're pure grass. Okay. I was expecting grass flying for some reason. But let me go ahead and investigate the area a little bit, see what else we might find. All right, so it has switched to daytime. So we now have different spawns. A Badoo. I wonder if that's the Pokemon for the 3 leaves on its head. But you know what? I could run around here off stream or off screen and gather this stuff. So let's go ahead and head to our quest destination. It's gonna be through here. I'm Calabob of the Pearl Clan, Warden Calabob to you. Oh, now would you look at that? You have a Celestica flute. You must be the one they say fell from the sky. Or fell out of the space-time rift. That's right. I see, I see. I've already heard about you, that you quelled Cleavor in its frenzy. I'm sure many people were saved by your actions, but I wonder if there wasn't some other way to handle the situation. What you did is hardly different from bullying a Pokemon into submission, after all. I mean, you're not wrong. And you run around catching Pokemon up in those little balls you carry. I don't need any help from your sort, or the Diamond Clan for that matter. That young lady, Arceus, offered to help, but associating with the Diamond Clan, it just won't do. Be on your way. There is much I must do, and I'd prefer not to be distracted any further. Rude? Ah, Famine, how about you show me the strength that quelled that frenzied lord? Sure. A battle with you might let me experience even a fraction of the power the nobles wield. Good Volo. You're sitting an egg against Snorlax. Let's go ahead and do a Zen Headbutt. Darn right I defeated Togepi. Ooh, and Gibble. Okay. You're starting to put together your Descendants team already, I see. Very well. Let's go for another Zen Headbutt. I don't think abilities are actually in this game. Okay. That thing went down super easy. Battle decided. Oh my, you're quite adept at instructing your Pokemon in battle. My goodness, that was fun. Such oh wow, such prodigious strength. Now let me heal you up your Pokemon. Wow, why is this guy giving me such a hard difficulty speaking? Well, now I think that settles it. I must ask for your help in retrieving the stolen wall fragment. With your skill, it should be a cinch. Wait, stolen? How do you steal a wall? Yes, exactly. Some bandits plagued the ruins, or pillaged the ruins, and made off with the fragment of the wall engravings. Got it. Have you not heard of the notorious Misfortunes? They're a trio of bandits that have even hit us Ginkgo Guild members more than a few times. Not the kind of regulars I like to have, let me tell you. Ms. Kalaba is doing everything she can to regain the fragment, but at 99-year-old, it's a bit hard for her to chase leads all over the place. I think she heard you, Volo. So what do you say, kind sir? Why not help find a fragment for the warden? Oh, naturally, I'll be happy to lend you a hand. Those sisters swiped my wares too, and I'm no Ginkgo Guild merchant if I take that lying down. And far be it from me to let them just get away with vandalizing the precious ruins of this region. You know, I did see the remains of a campfire near the Mirelands camp. Perhaps worth checking out? Sure, let's go there. Alright, so it looks like we found a camp. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. It's a burned out campfire. Somebody must have been here. Now, who might you be? Not some stray traveler from the look of you. There's only one reason people go poking around out here in the middle of nowhere. You're after us three, aren't you? Sisters, we should introduce ourselves properly before we show this poor fool how wrong he was to assume he could ever beat us. I'll bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to whoever crosses our paths. I'm the eldest, and I'll be your unlucky charm. Though you spotted a four-leaf, or thought you spotted a four-leaf clover, well, I'll soon have you seeing double. So an eight-leaf clover? And I'm the middle sister, and I'm one clover you can't pick. Heads I win, tails you lose. You've got no chance in this game of fortunes. I'm the youngest coin, but I'm definitely not your good luck piece. We're the Infinite Bandit Trio, the Misfortune Sisters, and your luck just ran out. Let me handle this, sisters. I'll only hurt him a little. Come on, Toxicroak, let's douse this fool in poison. Bandit Coin has challenged me to a battle with her Toxicroak. These sisters are going to be this game's Team Rocket, aren't they? Aerial Ace. Let's just do a regular Aerial Ace. I'm not fond of this outcome, but at least it's still better than plowing fields for the Galaxy team. So you used to work with the Galaxy team, if I understand that right? The Galaxy team continues to spoil things for me, even after I've left. Take the blasted fragments and go. Just leave us alone. But there's two more of you. Like, the other two don't want to fight us? The weird writing on it makes us think the stupid thing was... The weird writing on it made us think the stupid thing was some kind of treasure, but it turned out to be a worthless slab of junk. All of that effort for nothing. Tell me, why were you even seeking us out? What set you on this path? I want to help Ursaluna. Goodness, how selfless of you, to go so far out of your way for the sake of another. Not all of us have the luxury of offering such unthinkable kindness to strangers. For some of us, simply surviving another day takes all we have. And I've got a score to settle with the Galaxy team, which now includes you. Remember what those ancient verses tell us. Why is it in days of spring beneath the soft caress of the sun, the blossoms tremble and fall, spirits lashed by uncertainty? Your days are also numbered, Galaxy Fool. I know I read words there. Honestly, don't know what they said though. Like, my mouth formed words that my brain did not take into itself. Anyway, while we're up here, what else is up here? Doesn't look like much of anything. So, back to the ruins. Alright, Volo, I got that piece back for you. Good work, very good work indeed, Famine. You got the fragment back safe and sound. I'm well aware of Kalaba's reputation. They say she's stubborn, too old-fashioned, and so on. But she's given the Pearl Clan all she has. Ever since she was young, she lived her prime years here in the Hisui region, trusting in the guidance of Almighty Sinnoh. I don't think it's that she hates the Driver Clan, or the Galaxy team, rather. I think she simply loves the Pearl Clan very, very much. Anyway, I do hope you're able to calm Ursaluna's frenzy, Famine. A raging Pokemon in the area definitely isn't good for business, I assure you. So foggy. Oh, so you've come... Oh, hold on. Oh, so you've come to bother me again? Well, come as often as you like. It won't change my mind. Here, you have this wall fragment. What? You went and retrieved the fragment from those bandits? Why go out of your way like that for a complete stranger like me? I guess you're that eager to calm Ursaluna, huh? I don't think that's the voice that gave it before. It doesn't feel the same in my throat, but it's what I'm stuck on right now, and I apologize. If it's possible, I would like to help calm Ursaluna. I'll admit, I didn't expect anyone to truly care for Ursaluna. Well then, let's see that wall fragment. And there we go, good as new. Oh god, that's the unknown language. All... I think that... all living? All lives? You know what? I can almost guarantee you that she's going to translate this for us, but that is the unknown language. And if you know the unknown language well enough, you could probably translate that before she does for us. Let me read what it says. All lives touch on other lives to create something anew and alive. I see. I suppose it means people helping each other like how you helped retrieve the fragment. I've read this passage many, many times, but this is the first I've truly understood what it means. Maybe this is Almighty Sinnoh's gratitude or guidance. What is your name then, boy? Famine? Famine Plays? However you want to call me. I see Famine. Please lend me your strength so that we may help Ursaluna. It's true that Ursaluna has become enraged, but he does seem to be in an utter frenzy. I think he will return to his normal state if we just give him some medicine. I could never bring myself to engage Pokemon in battle, but that's something I can rely on you for, am I right? Ursaluna prefers to stay on Sludge Mound. Please join me there when you're ready. That I can do. Is this the only thing in this chamber? What a weird area. Anyway, I guess to head to Sludge Mound. Unless anything interesting happens on the way there, I will see you there. You know, I said that I'd bring it back if something interesting happened. I wasn't expecting an Alpha Tangro to be the thing that brought us back. Let's see if I can catch this. Negative. There we go. You know what? I probably should go heal, but I'm stubborn. And you know what? Another thing that brought us back, if I can get up there, is I just saw this thing sparkle. God, am I going to have to risk it despawning by going to a different place? If I can catch this, this is going to be my second full-on shiny. No, get up there, you stupid deer. There we go. All right. Come on, turn around. Thank you. Hey, I got it. Yes. Alright, so I have found myself in the Diamond Settlement. And this person is staring at a bunch of Psyducks. Oh, you're from the Galaxy team, aren't you? Do you know of a medicine that could cure headaches? I need it for my Psyduck. That's not going to happen, my lady. I live together with these little ones, and I can tell they've been suffering terribly. I wish I could do something to help, but none of the medicines I've tried have worked at all. There are so many people in the Galaxy team. Surely you must have some sort of healer. Please, could you ask them for some medicine? I mean, I'll ask, but it's not going to help. Alright, so... as I was running around, I got a message for a space-time distortion. Here in an area that I honestly haven't been to yet. I had to kind of run all the way around the Lake of Valor and make it down here, because from what I saw, there's no bridges along this entire stretch of river. So let's go ahead and see what these are like. I can't catch anything in here. What in the world is going on? Oh god. That wasn't the thing. Okay, got a blue shirt. Hey, Porygon. Let's see. Porygon is pure normal, so electric should be fine. Let's do agile style quick attack. Beautiful, didn't kill. So last Great Ball apparently. Alright, got the Porygon. Oh god. A lot more things popped out than I was expecting. Alright, so that was very hectic and very weird. Honestly, probably going to cut most of it from the episode. Because it just, I don't think it was good content. But let me go ahead and show you what I got. So I got a singular Porygon, a Drifloon, an Eevee, and an Umbreon. As well as, let's see here, 7 blue shards, a Magnetizer, a couple of green shards, wood, raspberry, moonstone, oh, and a medium experience candy. So the Magnetizer, I know that this is for Magmortar, so that's telling me that Magmar should be in the game. I'm assuming this is for Jigglypuff or Clefable and all that. I doubt my Nidoking is in here. But I've also seen that I should be saving the blue shards, the green shards, the red shards, and do I have any on me right now? Oh, I do have red shards. I don't know where those came from. But also the Stardust for something to be made a little bit later in the game. So that is what I'm going to be doing. Let's go ahead and plop these off. And I'll see you at the quest. Alright, so there's our quest marker right there. But first, it looks like we have a side quest. Hello there. So, you're the Survey Court child who quelled the Lord of the Woods, are you? Think you could help with something or think you can help with setting up our new base camp? We're making one by the bogs. Our Odo could sure use someone as capable as you. He's a fresh construction corp recruit still. Still learning the ropes. Sure, let's go help him out. Because it would be nice to have a base camp next to the mission. Just in case something goes horribly, horribly wrong. Well there, I'd keep your distance if I were you. Just look at those bothers. They're taking up the spot where I was going to set up the base camp. One stunky would be a headache, but this little group is a full-blown migraine. Maybe I can get someone else from the team to handle this. Someone good at battling? I'll drive them off for you. Are you sure you're up to this though? They stink something fierce. Leave it to me. Well, if you insist, but you've got to beat 3 of them, so be ready to run and stay downwind. I wonder if like these are shiny locked, or if it's possible to like encounter a shiny one of these here. Rude. Alright, let's go ahead and get Scyther out, shall we? And let's go ahead and false swipe. Wait, are all 3 of you going to use poison gas? No? Okay, so false swipe that one. Get it down to 1 HP. You already poisoned me. Why do you keep on poisoning me? Alright, now let's go ahead and Great Ball the Stunky with 1 HP. Alright, now false swipe this one. Critical hit. Well, Scyther, thank you for the job well done. Let's go ahead and bring. Go ahead and bring. We'll lava out. Why not? Beautiful, second one caught. And then now for this, let's just go ahead and do a flame wheel. If we kill it, we kill it. Oh, it lived. Though that burn might kill it. It did not. So let's go ahead and try another Great Ball. Beautiful, caught all 3. Oh, you weren't kidding. You've got talent, and your Pokemon were so brave too. Can't believe you handled 3 Sunky all by yourself without getting smelly. Thanks to you, we can get the base camp set up now. Hold on a minute. There we go. What do you think? Maybe, or make things a little faster or a little safer out here, no? And there's not a whiff of stunky here either. Stop by anytime. This makes a second base camp for us to use in the Crimson Mire Lamps. Perhaps some stunky will pop up for fun and games sometime, eh? Wouldn't that be a treat? I mean, maybe? Alright, now on to the main quest. Alright, here we go. Over here, Famine. Ursaluna is enraged, yes, but he must still recall his long relationship with the Pearl Clan. That is, again, not the voice I gave her before. He never fails to show up the moment I play my Celestica flute. That's the same song that I've been playing, so shouldn't he have shown up every time I summoned the deer? Roar. Now show your mettle to Ursaluna. But remember that Ursaluna is a Pokemon very dear to the Pearl Clan. I will not permit you to catch him. So you're obviously a Teddy Ursa covered in mud. Will Bulldoze do anything? It's just regular effective. Let's go ahead and bring out Barrel. They're almost the same size. That's actually kind of funny. Well, let's go ahead and wash some of that mud off, shall we? Ow. Ursaluna, my poor darling. I'm not even going to try to do a voice. You must be exhausted from running around like that. Come, let me make you all better. I have here a special medicine of the Pearl Clan. It'll clear out any poison in a Pokemon's body. If poison's what's causing Ursaluna's rage, that is. This is sure to calm it down. We call it Toxagon. Does that mean that Porygon is used for getting rid of pores? It's so potent that we can only use it on tough, resilient Pokemon like Ursaluna. So your Barrel would just... there, dear Ursaluna. You've calmed down now, haven't you? This is very strange, though. He wasn't glowing. Very astute of you, Galaxy Team Recruit. You're exactly right. When you quote Cleavor's Frenzy, I could see the strange light rise into the sky all the way from over here. But no such strange light erupted from Ursaluna after you defeated him, nor was he glowing. And what is this clinging to Ursaluna's coat? It seems like some kind of powder. That girl from the Diamond Clan, Arezu. Now, why does she, of all people, find the need to come and tell me about Ursaluna? I wonder. Oh, but I almost forgot something important. Play the Celestica flute for me, won't you? Ursula opened his heart and learned well the sound of your playing. He also gave me the Earth Plate. Ursula is very good at finding things that are buried in the ground. We say that he's digging for treasure, even if the treasure might not always glitter or gleam. Now go and let your commander know of what transpired here, child of Galaxy Team. Her? Oh, that was probably the barrel. And we can now have Ursaluna dig for treasure. That is something that I will be trying. Although I'm not going to start with it right now. I'll do that later. Let's go ahead. And I guess return to the commander. Famine, I think you've got something stuck to you. Oh, hey, an unknown. Was that a Pokemon? Come to think of it, Volo did mention that there were carvings that resembled writing on the walls of the ruins. But suppose that the Pokemon we just saw is a species with multiple forms. Perhaps the carvings are actually likenesses of this very Pokemon. I'm going to add a section specifically for that species to your Pokédex, Famine. Thank you? No notes were added to your Pokédex. What's this now? Letter-like markings seem to have appeared in this section I've just added. What? And was that your ARC phone I just heard? If your mysterious devices reacted to this new species, I wonder what that could mean. Press the Y button while viewing the cover of your Pokédex to jump to the unknown research notes. By deciphering the cryptic symbols found in these notes, you can try to find all the unknown hiding throughout the region. Those unknown possess a mysterious power that repels Pokeballs containing Pokemon, so you won't be able to battle them, but track them down and catch them all if you can. Oh, I see, okay. So yeah, these are each... Those have to be little things. Like, look to the... Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, those each have to be a different note as to where they are. Much like with the wisps that I did in the last episode, I'll go ahead and show where each one of those are as they are available. I do have a map where those and the wisps are. But that is the only thing that is not blind in this playthrough, by the way. I don't know anything else about the game. But we've got 36 Pokemon. Care to report your findings? Yeah, sure. Hey, there's that shiny thingamabob. Hey, look at that. 22,000 Pokédollars. Oh, and I get added stuff for catching Pokemon in the time-space distortions. Very well. There you are. You'd better hurry to the commander's office. Before we do that, let's go ahead and speak with this lady. She was looking for the different hippos. She was looking for the male right now. And the female. Whoa! I never thought just a change in color would lead to such a different impression for the same Pokemon. That's definitely inspired me. Give me just a moment. Please have a look at my newest entries at the linen shop. New items have been added. Very well. What sort of new items? Will it tell me what new items? I think the bowler hats are new. Not really a bowler hat sort of guy. We also have the handkerchiefs. Let's see, what about these? Pretty sure the festival tops are new. Looks like we have a new side quest here. What a massive mushroom! Moral: the mushroom hunter is curious about the mushrooms growing on Parasec's back. Please assist him in his investigation. So he's probably going to want some... whatchamacallums? Some Parasecs. Oh, you're after a medicine that can cure side headaches? Well, that came from the right person. Take this. It's a secret medicine that only those from my hometown know how to make. Dose of secret medicine. An astonishing medicine that can instantly restore health to any Pokemon. It is produced by the apothecary in Cyanwood City. As you'll see, it works wonders. Give it to any ailing Pokemon and they'll soon be right as rain. Even a side headache will clear right up, I'm sure. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be slightly upset if it does. But we also need to talk to this person. Oh, if it isn't the Servant Corps recruit who called the Lord of the Woods, where... Here as Choi's errand boy, are you? Don't waste your breath, I've got nothing to sell him. And his store anyway, now go on, scurry. Pestering me for goods when I'm already tearing hair out trying to get hearty grains, sheesh. Wait, you've got hearty grains. Would you let me have some, please? Just 3 stalks? Sure. You handed over 3 stalks of hearty grains. Ah, hearty grains, the Crimson Mireland's finest feature. The sway of the golden brown stalks across the landscape, it fills me with a yearning for home. I'd wager if you combine hearty grains with other ingredients, it'd bring out tasty aromas that would make Pokemon gather round. Alright, I won't send you back to failure since you so kindly brought me these hearty grains. Tell Joy I'll set him up with some new wares. Good, because I need to start buying stuff from him. Because I do not do the proper amount of resource gathering in the wilds on my own. We've got goods in stock thanks to you. I'm sorry you had to deal with this. Him and I had some complications before. But thanks to you, we've got excellent new items to offer. You, however, don't have what I would like to buy. Alright, now here we have the kid for the mushrooms, Morel. It seems some of my fellow mushroom enthusiasts are looking into a fungus that sprouts from the back of a certain Pokemon. A Parasect is its name, I think. If you manage to catch one, I'd love to take it off your hands and do some research of my own. As a mushroom forager, veteran of 20 years, I aim to keep my fingers on the beating pulse of all fungi fact-finding endeavors. After all, I do have a Parasect, actually. This is a lovely mushroom and all, but where is the Parasect you promised me? You can't be saying this mushroom is actually... Yeah! The mushroom, it turned around. No, you're saying this is a Pokemon, not a mushroom? And yet, call it a forager's intuition, but 20 long years of picking tells me something is amiss. Yes, I'm sure of it. This thing that turned to look at me just now, it's definitely a mushroom. You had me for a minute there. Please forgive my shroom humor. But could you imagine? Think a Pokemon that's really just a mushroom. Such a thing as a stuff of fiction, right? Could it be the mushroom is what really is in control? No, surely not. Actually, that is precisely what's going on. Oh, I didn't realize I needed to interact with this guy. Wait, what's happening to Beauticia? Beauticia evolved. Finally, it's become a Silcoon. Just a little longer and it'll blossom into a Beautifly. You could do it, Beauticia. Very well. At some point, he will have his Beautifly. Unless I talk to him too late in the day and that is the night form. In which case, that'd be very funny. Not gonna lie. But Commander, what's going on? Famine, we have a situation here. Let me explain. Lilligant, our clan's Lady of the Ridge, is in a frenzy. And Arceus knowingly kept this from me. The Lady of what? Yes, there are only female Lilligant, which makes this honor one of our our Lady of the Ridge. But this isn't the time for cultural lessons. I'd like to find out just what Arceus was thinking, but she's nowhere in Jubilee Village. Last I saw, she was at the Wallflower polishing off a big old plate of potato mochi. Not that I blame her, my cooking is simply irresistible after all. If Arceus of the Diamond Clan was somehow involved in that situation with the raging Ursaluna of the Pearl Clan, it could lead to the two clans going at each other's throats again. And tell me, Commander, if we do end up struggling with the Pearl Clan, what will your people do? We will be forced to remain neutral. Meaning what? If we were to show support for one side, it would put us at odds with the other. We came here to create a home for ourselves, not to take part in tearing the land apart. Right, of course. After all, the work you've put in to get us to treat one another as equals and keep us from fighting, I suppose it's no surprise you'd refuse to intervene if trouble were to break out again. Famine, perhaps you have some idea how we might address this situation? I could call Ursaluna. Ursaluna? So he and Warden Calibab found you? Found you worthy? That's perfect then. Ursaluna should be able to sniff out Arceus wherever she's gone. If you are strong enough that Ursaluna deemed you worthy, then you should be ready to quell Lilligant's frenzy as well. I'll head to Lilligant's seat then. Brava Arena, it's called. If you'll excuse me. Listen well, Famine, you must quell any Pokemon that could cause harm to the people of Hisui. Always remember, we came here to make a new home where we can live without war or strife. Very well, very well. And you know what? There is a part of me that wants to continue this in this episode. However, I feel like this episode is going to be approaching in on an hour and a half, if not a little bit longer than that. So we are going to end this here, everyone. I do appreciate you joining me on this little adventure into a new Poke World. Do you see it? It's not going to be in the next episode, but I will be catching that soon. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me in this new Pokemon world for me. I am having, honestly, a really good time with this game. There are bits that I can't help but point out, but hey, it's a Pokemon game. It's actually really fun, and playing this, I'm actually kind of looking forward to playing Legends Arceus, or not Legends Arceus, Legends ZA. But that will be in the future. But in the next episode, we will go ahead and quell the Lady of the Ridge, as well as probably advance story a little bit more. But until then, I'll be off screen doing some more grinding, catching Pokemon, doing all of the busybody stuff. And until then, this is Famine Plays Pocket Monsters, signing out. Peace out, and have a good night.